Hi and welcome back. I'm starting to mask up the outsides for where it's going to remain clear. So there where we'll be able to see inside to all these parts. So I've got the outside done, so I need to mimic that on the inside so I can get the inside primed and painted. We can get this front nose done. For the tail fin, just doing a couple of pieces, same again. I don't want to handle this too much because it's still drying with the mask on, but that's the piece that fits in there, so we're going to leave all the windows clear on there so we can see into this engine from above and from inside. So that should look quite nice. So I'm going to finish masking the insides of these. Get my primer down. Get a layer of paint down. And then I can remove the masks on the inside. And then we might have another look at where I'm going next. Okay, so we've got all the inside painted grey, the same as we did with the bottom. We masked so much inside. Obviously, I went over larger than what's on the outside for what you're actually going to see through, just to be on the safe side. But them yellow, where the yellow is now, is what will be finally clear. This tail section is actually ready to put together now. So same again, we've got just our two gaps that we will be able to see through. So I'm going to get this tail completely stuck together and actually attached to the rear of the ship. I'm going to get all these engine parts stuck in place, and I think when they're stuck in, we may have another look because we'll have the tail in place. We're going to get these parts painted up for the internal fin and nose. So all that's ready and done. And we'll see where we go. We'll see how much I get done before we have another look. If I seem to be making a lot of progress, we'll come back. Right, so we've been cracking on a bit. This is sealed together now. Got the two halves in. I glued all the engine parts inside. Got the tail in. I dry fitted. It looked good, so I stuck it together. Going to have a little gap here is going to need filling. Maybe a little bit along here. I'm not sure how that's going to look once it's primed up, so I'm going to wait till that's primed to get anything on. But next stage, I'm going to get these painted up so they can be fitted. These bits on the underneath. There's actually some decals, so we have all the control panel for here. We have some more for the nose. The living quarters have some decals, so it's going to make it a lot easier to paint. So we're only going to be doing things like the missile, the seats painted, the stairs, just a few bits. Get a gloss coat on, get the decals down, seal it up, glue these in place, and that'll probably do it for this video. So we'll get that done, have another look. So I'll be back in seconds for you, a few hours for me. Right, so we've got the interior of the cockpit painted up. I've got a clear gloss coat drying. I've gone for very sort of bold ink colours because it's so small. You're not going to see a lot of this detail anyway. So once this clear coat dries, I'll get the decals on, get the bits, oops, knocking my camera, get the bits stuck together, and we'll have a final look for this episode. Right then, we've got the decals down in the cockpit and living quarters, and it's really brought it to life now. They're going to need some time to settle in before I put the flat coat down. So I want to give them a good hour or two before I do anything else. But yeah, this is looking really good. I haven't got the radar dish in here that goes in yet. And I'm unsure if I'm actually going to have that part clear or not to see it. So I'll probably get it painted up anyway. But this is really coming on now. We're starting to look like the actual Thunderbird 2 apart from the colour. So I think this is a really good place to wrap it up for this episode. Next time we'll be getting the nose cone fitted, the putty done, get it primed up, any other gaps that then appear with primer. I'm going to wait till I've got the pods together before we paint it, so it all gets painted at the same time, so we get a consistent green over everything. But we'll be doing that in next episodes. So for now, thank you for watching. Keep trekking and keep modelling. Thank you. Bye-bye.